David Bromstad is a recognized public figure and HGTV darling, but he's experienced a number of heartbreaking tragedies in his life. David Bromstad may have plenty to smile about as the star of My Lottery Dream Home, but his life was a much different story growing up. In an interview with Lavender magazine, Bromstad opened up about his childhood, admitting that he wasn't popular at school. After moving to a new city as a kid, the future designer had a hard time making new friends, which led to some haunting memories. He said, "Going to school was torture for me, and I dreaded going to school for fear of being tormented every day. I was always the center of every joke and always laughed at. I don't know if there is any way to let you know how I got through it. I just did. I woke up, I dressed myself, and I just had to go through it." Bromstad was subjected to cruel slurs from his peers, something that has stuck with him to this day. To bring attention to the treatment some children face at school, he decided to use his platform for the greater good. The HGTV host donated $5,000 to the organization Safe Schools South Florida that strives to create better school environments for kids of all genders and sexual orientations. Bromstad said, "I was bullied and harassed continually through high school, and I know what hell that can be. I wanted to support Safe Schools South Florida's great work on behalf of LGBTQ students and help prevent this bullying and harassment from happening to others." Bromstad may be openly gay and proud, but the design expert's coming out journey was far from easy. He revealed that admitting he was gay in the 80s was a difficult feat, and he had to hide his true identity while growing up in a traditional Christian household in Minnesota. Eventually, Bromstad mustered up enough courage to reveal his true self in 2006 while on a design show. One of the fellow competitors asked him, "Are you gay?" To which he felt compelled to reply, "Yes." He told Passport magazine, "I came out in confidence in 2006, which means that I finally accepted myself for who I was and loved myself for who I was. It was a struggle for me as it went against everything I was raised to believe." Bromstad admitted that it was a 10-year-long journey for him to completely accept and love himself for who he is.
Honestly, when I came comfortable being gay was when my first day of shooting on HGTV with Design Star.
Bromstad opened up about his friendships in 2015 when he took to Facebook to share the news of his best friend's health struggles. The design expert posted several photos alongside his best friend, Greg Girard, who had suffered a stroke the year prior that severely altered his daily life. Bromstad wrote, "He has limited use of his arm and is struggling at the moment to regain full mobility. He is finally able to take steps without the use of a cane, which is awesome, but the road to recovery is long." The HGTV host explained that his friend's parents had moved into their son's home to help him in his recovery, saying that the cost of Girard's physical therapy was steep. Bromstad posted a link to a GoFundMe page to raise funds for his friend's health bills and added, "I have teamed up with his family and an incredible organization to try and raise money to allow him to continue therapy." Bromstad has done his best to advocate for the LGBTQ+ community and participate in several fundraising campaigns, but one particular effort of his to pay it forward didn't go over well with some fans. In 2013, Bromstad hosted the Red Shield Redesign Bash for the Salvation Army in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, which had 25 designers creating furniture from trash to win prizes. The design expert judged the event, but his decision to participate led to backlash from his fanbase, since the Salvation Army has a history of alleged discrimination against the LGBTQ+ community. Taking to Facebook, one commentator wrote, "Sorry, David, but no. Having your participation is not them making a stride in the right direction. They are using your celebrity so that others will think they have changed." The My Lottery Dream Home host acknowledged the feedback, writing in a statement, "I took the Salvation Army's request to participate in their fundraiser as one step in the right direction towards equality. If we simply separate ourselves from those that we assume oppose us or our beliefs, then we will never make strides in the right direction." Not everybody was pessimistic about Bromstad's participation in the event. One Salvation Army employee stood behind his effort to build a bridge, writing, "As a gay member of the Salvation Army, I want to thank you for taking this step. This is a journey that will take time and will take cooperation from both the LGBT community and the Army."
I can't express how much I love my community.
Bromstad suffered another tragedy when his father was in the hospital for severe health problems in 2016. Bromstad detailed his dad's struggles in a Facebook post, admitting his father had returned to the hospital in August of that year and would remain there for several days. While asking for prayers and well wishes for his father, Bromstad wrote, "His valves are freaking out and is having major fluttering. His resting heart rate was at 136, which is very high. While the HGTV star revealed his father was less than optimistic at the time, he ended up making a full recovery. Bromstad posted an Instagram photo alongside his dad on Father's Day in 2021, and the pair were all smiles. He wrote, "To the greatest dad ever, you're amazingly kind-hearted, godly, loving, and deliciously competitive. Thank you for teaching me to be compassionate, kind, confident, and of course, silly." Despite Bromstad's celebrity status, the designer revealed his father is not a big fan of anything with frills. He added, "My dad had two options for breakfast, fancy or greasy spoon. Without hesitation, he chose the hole in the wall. This is my dad, unpretentious and honest. It's about the experience, not the price tag."